What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today I'm going to be going over how for you guys to get 4 free 85 overall epic players. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it because it might be a little confusing for people. If you just go straight into the solo challenges, I will show you that pretty much there's no way just visualizing it to actually get those 85 overall players. So in the milestones, it is going to give us a lot of free players just as the star rewards. If we scroll all the way down, you will get a bunch of gold players, and then we will start getting some elite players as well if you do end up getting those max stars. So the way it works is you need to get 40 stars in each of these challenges for each player. So for Larry Fitzgerald, you have a chance at 96 stars. Now basically each player has 100 stars once you get the extra challenge unlocked. That's why it comes out to 400 stars if you want to go ahead and get that top tier. But I advise at least trying to get to 250 stars, only because you will get that elite player. If you don't want to go for those extra golds and that last elite, maybe don't go for them right off the bat. But like I said, if you go into Larry Fitzgerald and we check all of them, you're just going to get coins. There's no actual reward for a card, which is the issue that a lot of people are having, that I've seen, because everyone is trying to go into these challenges and they don't know why the challenges aren't unlocked. But I'm going to go show you in the missions why you actually can't unlock those cards until you do a little bit more of the challenges. So as we load up here, we go back to the missions and we check the NFL epics right here. You want to go ahead and read these. So what it says is you need 40 stars in these challenges and you unlock his epic moment and a chance to add him to your lineup. So once you go ahead and complete 40 stars, you'll unlock that one last challenge for Larry Fitzgerald that you also will have to get stars on. I'm assuming you probably won't have to get 4 stars. You'll probably just have to get the basic stars for completing the challenge. And if you go ahead and do that, that'll get you I think it says catch 3 touchdowns. If you do that, you'll go ahead and get that Larry Fitz. Personally, the order I would advise to go ahead and do these challenges on is, I think, Adrian Peterson first, just because, especially if you don't have an early game running back, it's super helpful to go ahead and get a free 85 overall running back. I think he has 86 speed, so he's going to be really fast, really good on that day one, just to go ahead and complete a lot of the solo challenges, things like that. I think Ronnie Lott would be the second one to go ahead and do if you're not specifically like an offensive or defensive side of MUT squads. Personally, I'm going to do AP and Larry Fitz first, just because I am on the offensive side of MUT squads. But if you're not, I would advise Ronnie Lott second. I feel like he's just the best because you get a fast safety over top. Then I would go ahead and get either Fitz or Youngblood, depending on which side you think you need help more. Fitz isn't going to be very fast. I think he has like 83 speed, but it's still pretty useful to go ahead and have him because he has pretty good catching. He has like 86 catch in traffic, things like that. So it's a pretty good card. And then Jack Youngblood, if you need a DN, will also be pretty helpful depending on what kind of scheme you run and what the rest of your team is looking like and things like that. So if we click compare on it, you can go ahead and see his stats right here as well. So if you click triangle or Y on Xbox, you can actually see the stats. So we can go ahead and see Jack Youngblood. If we look at him, he's got 88 power, 88 finesse, pretty good card right there. We will go look at AP, which is really cool that they let you check the cards out. I didn't know that they actually let you do that, so it's pretty cool that they let you do that right here. So we'll go on Adrian Peterson, and then we'll show you the other two as well. So you see AP, 86 speed, 80 carrying, 85 acceleration, only 78 change of directions. A little bad because I know change of direction seems to be pretty important this year with it being a new statistic and all of that. But either way, 86 speed, the downhill running will be useful. Let's check out Ronnie Lott, and then we'll look at Larry Fitz as well. So we see Ronnie Lott here, 85 speed safety, like I said, and then which is pretty good, 82 zone. He's not going to be like anything crazy, but day one, having him back there, it's going to be super helpful. You're not going to keep up with like a Tyreek Hill, but you will be able to keep up with a majority of the receivers in the game on day one. And then we're going to go ahead and go with the Larry Fitz and show you, like I said, he's only got like an 83 speed, I believe it was, but he's got that 86 catching, 85 catching traffic, which is going to be super useful on day one as well. If you get him and you level up your Andre Johnson and things like that, you're going to have pretty good overall cards, in my personal opinion. So it's definitely someone I go ahead and advise doing. So definitely as well, since all of the challenges are unlocked, when you are going for those 40 stars, just go ahead and do the easiest ones first. You can always go back and basically finish the challenges for the milestone. So basically 40 times 4 should be 160 stars. So really you only have to hit 160 stars to get all 4 of the players, which is just a bunch of these gold plus NAT cards. But like I said, I would go back and do them after, but what I would do is just check out the ones that are going to be super easy. So once this one, score, passing, touchdown in 5 plays, that's a super easy 4-star because you just throw it up, you'll probably get it. Right here, complete 4 passes this drive, super simple as well. So do the ones that are super simple. For instance, this one, it's not hard, but I wouldn't do it first just because that's a 2 drive, because 114 yards cannot be done in 1. Score, passing, touchdown, 8 plays without throwing an incomplete pass. Once again, a super simple one. So a lot of those are going to be super simple. Just go ahead and focus on the ones that will be super easy to go ahead and do that for every single player. Gain 60 plus yards on the first play and score a rushing touchdown. So basically that's score a rushing touchdown on the first play for 4 stars if you want to go ahead and do that. I definitely advise doing 4 stars as much as possible, because then you only need 10 games. If you only get 3 stars, then you have to add like an extra, you have to do 13, 14 solo challenges if you're just doing 3 stars. Which over time, over all 4 of them, will add up. And also then you'll still have to go back and get that extra star if you want to go ahead and get the milestones, like I said, because you really should get to that 250 ideally. If you can max them out at that 400, you do get some free players, which is super beneficial, but I would advise at least just getting that 80 overall first. That way at that 250 stars, you at least have a pretty good amount of rewards that you would get. You would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players. So that's 12 chance. You really have 1 elite, 12 golds, and those golds still have the chance of being an elite player as well, because it is a 70 plus. Even though they are NAT, it could be super beneficial on day 1. Now for NFL Epic and these sets, there's nothing in the sets that are of relevance up to the NFL Epic, so you're just going to want to go ahead and make sure you do the solo challenges, check the missions, and make sure you're doing it that way, because in the sets, you don't get any tokens and then go ahead and exchange them or anything like that. I'll just show you guys these real quick, but you don't get anything that's going to be useful to exchange and help you get them that way. It's literally just grinding the solo challenges, so make sure definitely that you guys go ahead and do it the correct way and go ahead and just get those players. Like I said, just go get those 40 stars, do the last challenge, and then you'll be good to go. So hopefully that does help you guys out. If it does, drop a like on the video, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys next time.